I got back from Toronto not too long ago with some people in the crowd here as well. Went up there for work. Basically, though, I was up there apartment hunting in case Sarah Palin gets elected in 2012. That was the real reason. Republicans are nuts. But like a good liberal, I went to a strip club when I was up there. And, I got dragged there. Strip clubs are great in Toronto. I mean, they're top notch. Don't get me wrong. Beautiful women. I got a bit confused though. I assumed that it worked the same way up there as it does here. Down here, you go to a strip club in the States, you know, you have the dollar bills. You know, you shove it into the G-string or, you know, teat of the woman, and that's how it works, you know. But the problem in Canada is there's no paper dollar bills. There's only coins. But I just assumed that it worked the same way. So, you know, I knew I was going to this strip club, so I hit up the bank that day, got about $100 coins, you know. I walked upstairs to the strip club with a fucking satchel full of things. It sounded like I was going to play pinball in Asbury Park. I walk up to the stage, and you know, the naked girl is dancing there, beautiful woman, and she looked a bit puzzled, but I didn't think anything of it, so I just walked up to her. I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I had the coin in my hand, and I just go. Apparently, she was a 7-foot woman. That was awkward. I just dropped the coin and I'm just watching it go down. Like I felt like I was playing fucking Plinko on Price is Right. $10,000, Bob. He still hosts the show, right? I've been sick in a few years. I don't know. I'm assuming. But they're beautiful in Toronto. I mean, the chicks are beautiful, but the strippers are much more polite. So I normally, you know, you go to a strip club here in the States, and you know, the DJ will be like, "Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Now welcome to the stage, Anastasia." Yeah, that's very common here. You go up to Canada, you know, the DJ is like, "Ladies and..." Same sounding DJ, they always are, right? "Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Welcome to the stage, Nancy." Like they're just as hot, they just have more polite names. So I was, thanks. You know what I'm talking about? Me and the Pops, I've been there a couple of times. Sorry, Mom. Jackie's not here tonight, so I'm all good. And then I was, you know, you sit there and, you know, you get propositioned by the girls. They come over like, "Hey, honey, you want to dance?" You know, and all that. And you know, you used to hear over there, it's, you know, they don't give as much pushback if you say no. Like I had a stripper come up to me, she's like, "Hey, handsome, you want to dance?" And I'm like, "Nah, I just kind of got here, I'm kind of just chilling." She's like, "Oh, I completely understand. I know times are tough in the United States. I know there was a financial collapse in 2008. President Obama is having difficulty working with Republicans. And take your time, think about it a little bit. No worries. If you change your mind, you can touch everything from my pussy." Still a stripper though, you know. She was nicer about it. In the end, you know. What else happened to me in Toronto? I got wasted. I was walking to the convention center where we were hosting a conference, and I saw someone who I recognized, and I'm walking down the street, and I'm trying to avoid him. I went to middle school with him. I didn't really necessarily care about seeing him, but you know, I just wanted to avoid what he was going to say to me. And sure enough, he goes to me, "Hey, Dan, so good to see you. So funny we see each other in Toronto. What a small world it is." Oh, I don't like that small world thing, because I just don't believe it. I mean, think about it. Actually, you say small world, buddy. I call it a mathematical probability. Okay, I've been traveling for work for 5 years to a number of cities, passed by tens of thousands of people on the street. Never once did I run into someone I knew. But you don't see me going down the street saying, and I don't see anyone, "Big fucking world!" I don't see anyone here. And I don't see a single person I know. What a big fucking world. Seriously, I just don't like it. It's not true logic. You know, you think Osama bin Laden thinks it's a small world? I mean, you know, how about Carmen Sandiego? No one can find her. Very easy ounce of this giant 8,000-mile diameter Earth. What about Natalie Holloway's body? You think that's a small world? Oh, we got some Nancy Grace fans in the crowd. Sorry. I mean, come on, it's going on 7 years now. Yeah, too soon. But yeah, so that was cool. I went home with my parents for Thanksgiving. I'm sure a lot of you guys spend time with your family. I like going home. I like spending time with them. You know, family loves me. The problem is I have a twin brother who's here tonight, and Dave is his name. And he makes considerably more money than I do, so my parents treat him accordingly. So it's like, going to a hotel. He gets the guest bedroom with the 42-inch plasma TV, Blu-ray player, 600 thread count, Egyptian cotton sheets. I mean, he gets everything. I get the fucking basement. I got a 13-inch black and white. If I want to watch a movie, I gotta foist up the projector thing that my parents used to do home movies with. I get sheets, but they're semen stained by my brothers when they were like 17. I mean, no, it's nasty. It's terrible. It's terrible. I wonder what would happen, though. And again, they love me, but I wonder what would happen in case there was like a fire at my house. Okay, and there was only one way out. Okay. Dave is out safely, right? Right? Okay, now we're gonna go. Hey guys, what about me? No, hold on. First, let's get the TVs out of here. Now let's get the kitchen appliances out of here. Let's get the Swiffer wet jet. All right, now I'm ready, right? No. We have the Swiffer wet jet refills. We gotta get those out. We gotta get those out the door. Now I can go. Maybe. But I'm broke. I mean, and they're right. I mean, I'm struggling a little bit. I owe money to everyone. I owe money to my parents. I owe money to a number of people in this room, I'm sure. I owe money to my girlfriend. I owe money to my 6th grade social studies teacher, Mr. Tomo. I still owe him money. I owe money to Banco Popular. You guys know this bank? I owe money to Bank of America, Citibank, most people. I owe money to Banco Popular. Who the fuck owes money to them? Seriously. But they're the most ruthless of them all. They start calling 8 a.m. My cell phone is blowing up. Hey man, can you pay? Sorry. Is that the right accent? I'm real bad with impressions. Yo man, we're doing tequila over here. But it's great. I mean, it's great because between 12 and 2 they don't call. Siesta. So I know I always have a reprieve, guaranteed. Banco Popular. Don't ever freaking get loan money by them. Oh man, ruthless. I saw a lot of those shoppers got up early on African American Friday last week. Black Friday. I feel extremely guilty saying Black Friday. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. Yeah. It's more PC to do it that way. But yeah. So but you know what? I was just more comfortable. Just laying in the basement on the 2x4 that my parents gave me to sleep on. That was nice. Who knew that my best savings philosophy would be going to a strip club in Toronto? Thank you, everyone.